Hey, yeah, what's going on? So, I'm looking at this video. You know, you see, since YouTube has changed the whole thing, with when you go to your homepage, you see what everybody else is watching. They recommending everybody else, even you, your own video. And so I'm looking. You go to your stuff, and you know what I'm saying. You kind of go and you check out what that person, they left a comment on. So this video kind of caught my eye. And hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. So the title of the video is "The Reason a Man Cheats with a Attractive or Non-Attractive Woman." Now, I'm like, okay, I'm curious. You want to hear and ladies, let me say this: we cannot just be sitting up talking to each other about what we think men are talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, men will have a great insight, of course, because it's about them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he went on to say that, why he thinks that a man cheats on his good looking wife. And he also mentioned vice versa with a not so attractive woman is because she might be, she don't get that much attention, and it's probably a sexual reason, and she's probably willing to accept a little bit less. And, she probably most of the time when they're not that attractive, they're a freak in the bed. Okay. I'm listen, I don't know what everybody do in their bed, so it's not for me to say yay or nay. He went on to talk about what was it? Whatever, he did mention that, and I've heard some women say that whatever you did to get him in the beginning, make sure you stay at that. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever size you was, whatever you were doing. If you was rocking makeup every day or whatever you was doing, make sure that you keep doing that. And by all means, make sure that you're doing, all you can do in the bedroom in order to keep him there. Then he went on to say that men are visual, and they are. We more emotional, and we can be visual too, but we more emotionally led. It is what it is. My issue is this with the whole thing, and I think the brother had a good conversation. I think that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of men feel this way, and I think it was some truth in what he was saying, and I do believe that he was speaking from what he felt his opinion was, you know what I'm saying, and things. So this, me bringing this video up by no means is me saying, now hold up, brother, let me tell you, yeah, nah, because, no. The thing is that, yes, men are visual creatures, and, but putting all that aside, and let's just address the issue first of the whole thing of, if she's less attractive, she's willing to probably do a little more sexually, accept a little less. I got an issue with that. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been saying this the whole time, set your criteria, like for real. Don't be out here just settling for anything. Oh, I don't look like her, so just shit right on me. I don't give a damn, honey. You can do anything to me because I look like this. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit, honey, straight from hell. And I ain't going to be able to do it. But it lies in not that person that's looking and hoping that you're going to accept less. It lies with you, with your less accepting ass, dealing and putting up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a point, if you been so much, bitch, you broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. You know. And I'm like, okay, and I know that there's some women out there. And what really drew me into this was that I know that this happens a lot. It used to happen a lot with, women who were, plus size, or whatever, what have you. They would feel like, oh, well, I got to settle for this because I'm just glad he's even talking to me. And so, no. No, ma'am, honey, bitch, if you ain't talking to me, that means your stupid ass ain't noticed that I'm more than just the outer frame. You know what I'm saying? That your shallow ass don't see nothing else but what's on the outside, going back to just the visual. You know what I'm saying? Them being, motivated by what they see. Now, not all men are that way, but men are visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? And they do want the biggest ass if they ass man, and if they titty man, they want titties, and if they titties and ass, they want titties and ass. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yes, man, a visual, but this whole thing of saying here, babe, this whole thing of saying bullshit. She might have went downstairs. Um, that she's gonna settle for less because she's not as attractive, and this is vice versa too. Because I'm sure this is happening. Can happen with a man who people deem to be less attractive. You know what I'm saying? Which really could be the most beautiful people in the world because of what's inside them. You understand? Like, we have to stop being so damn visual and this and that and other, because a lot of times shit that look good ain't always good for that ass. You know what I'm saying? Close your motherfucking eyes and just that thing is gone. Close your eyes and let the motherfucker just speak, and be with them and listen to what they have to say from their heart, and you might find out that they ugly as hell. I'm just saying. The next thing was that he was saying, like, as far as like, if you was keeping yourself up and this and that and other, and towards the end he was like, whether you have children or not, life goes on, still be dating and this and that and other, don't change, don't, no matter what you going through, I need you to be looking a certain kind of way. Well, with that motherfucking being said, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but what about when life happens, when you just ain't feeling good, or you just ain't feeling that? And I don't know if it's a thing that it's so many, few women that are out here that are claiming that, oh, you know what I'm saying? You just perfect every motherfucking day. Don't nothing go on. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's just sweet and golden every minute. Bitch, you waking up with morning breath and motherfucking hair ain't right and this and that and other too. Like, bitch, you have cramps, you go through shit, sometimes you ain't feeling it. With that being said, bitch, sometimes you might not be feeling so fresh. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think most women put effort into themselves. Nobody wants to look bad nor feel bad. But with that being said, maybe the reason why some women give up, and it could be a whole lot of reasons, and a lot of times it's due to something that has happened to them emotionally or whatever they're going through. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, will make you kind of, get in this little funk or whatever. Or it could be that they thinking like some of the men, well, I ain't that great, so, why put any effort into myself? They really ain't gonna look at me the same as they gonna look at her. So, and a lot of women have done that. Like, a long time ago, I did a video, and one of my loves, and I follow her, I'm me, 4,000, and I think that's it. She said that there was this brother, he was a nice looking brother, look educated, da 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 da. And she was like, instantly, in her mind, she went to think, oh, well, I know he would never look at anybody like me. You know what I mean? And like, I did a response to her, and that kind of, said something to me, because it was like, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Why? And he not saying anything. She already condemned herself. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you instantly start thinking, yeah, you know, shit, he looked like he might be doing some of the same thing I'm doing. I might give him a little rhythm. Why wasn't that the reason? You know what I'm saying? And is it that women have shit? This whole video just speaks to shit that's going on. Like, reading the story about the chick, the one who, the ladies who are getting injected with all of this bullshit in their bodies just to have the biggest ass, willing to lay, you know what I'm saying, their lives on the line and not go about going to get this procedure done in the right fashion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having plastic surgery, anything. If you have the money and you want to get it done, by all means do that. And should nobody be telling you, no, you shouldn't. It's your body. Do what you want to do. My point that I'm making is that these women are willing to go places like a hotel and get pumped or whatever with whatever in a non-medical, setting and this type of thing. They're willing to throw caution to the wind just to have the bigger jiggly ass. When, honey, little do you know, just as soon as you get that ass injected, honey, with 4,000 cc's, a bitch gonna come back behind you and get 4,002 cc's. So y'all might be playing the ass game for a long motherfucking time, And I think that, you know what I'm saying, once you build up that inner strength and that I'm okay being me type of thing in you, that maybe there'll be less people that will go and do it by ways of you know what I'm saying, illegally or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's fine to get it because I think that's a part. That's a cosmetic thing, and if it makes you feel better, then why not? Go for that shit. Shit, whenever I finally have my gastric shit, you think a bitch gonna want to have a bunch of folded ass fat pockets? Hell no. I'm gonna be trying to get my motherfucking shit snatched to the motherfucking heels. But I will be doing it the proper way and doing my research and going to a plastic surgeon or whatever, But anywho, off of that. And just let me speak to the whole thing of, y'all, Scruffy is a hoot. Let me speak to the thing of, just because you have children, that don't mean to stop. You still got to do. Things are different. You asking a person to stay the same way they were when circumstances was different. This is what we need to understand. Because, see, at first, if we're talking about when you have children and you're married, at first you could go to the jungle, make all the noise you want to make, and you ain't got to be quiet or whatever. Now the circumstances have changed because you have children and you have, more reasons, and you don't want your kids in there hearing you say fuck me or whatever you say when you're getting your shit down. And y'all know we grown over here, so I'm keeping it motherfucking 100. It is what it is. That's it. You don't want them to hear that. So the circumstances have changed, which means just like when the seasons change and the weather changes, you have to adapt. So, with that being said, all of that's cute about do the same thing, and as you did when you got it, but now y'all 4 motherfucking kids in and all of that, and you want the shit to stay the same. What the fuck you doing to make it stay the same? And with that being said, after working, then coming home doing the bills, and then listening to your wife, because she gonna tell you what I'm going through, and Lord, I had a rough day. Is your motherfucking shit getting as fluffy as it had been? I think motherfucking not. And we are not the only ones that can drop the ball. But I digress. Let me say this. When you get married, yes, men are vanity, this and that and other. But when you decide to take a wife, you apparently love her as well. So you love her good, bad, and the ugly. But apparently it don't work like that. Now, we supposed to love and stay even after the balls and shit done sagged and, what? But we will. Because, see, we love you wholeheartedly, and it ain't about how you age and are looking, because we know that life goes on, and as time go on, if you live motherfucking long enough, you gonna get a wrinkle or some shit. We just thankful that we together and grow old together. You understand? Not, ooh, honey, that, y'all be on some, coochie ain't as tight as it used to be, honey, shit falling open. I don't know, I'm gonna have to upgrade shit. This raglan motherfucking walls and shit, that a bitch. I don't think so. No. With that being said, I would say this, ladies, do you from day 1 to day 100. Don't be, I will attest to what he's saying. Now, I'm just going to say this on the whole sexual shit. Don't be doing all of this extra ass shit to rope him in to get him to marry you, this and that and other. The way you serve that coochie up day 100, you need to be serving that shit up the same way day 100. You know what I'm saying? I keep it motherfucking gutter, and I will speak to the women that are over a certain age. You know what I'm saying? You can serve it up the same way. You just might have to get some motherfucking replenish or something to, okay. All right. So I will agree with him on that, but we will not say that do the same thing. And especially if you've been together, for a long time, times change, seasons change, bodies change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, with that, I just ain't going to be able to do it. With that being said, let me go ahead and speak to the whole thing of this whole cheating thing. Like this shit. Listen, ladies, if y'all out there accepting these motherfuckers cheating on y'all after y'all find out the fact, because motherfuckers going to do what they going to do anyway. But here's the thing. It ain't about, yeah, he going to do what he going to do. But it's about what you going to do. What you willing to accept. What you willing to deal with. Are you willing to take him back off of that? Are you with, you know what I'm saying? That's up to you, and every woman has to make that decision on their own. But I would raise my motherfucking hand now and tell you at 40 motherfucking 3, hell no, I'm not willing to accept it. No. Just as he's not willing to accept it out of me. Now, men want to be loose and easy when it comes to why they cheating, why we shouldn't, you been nagging. But let your ass go out and cheat, and they'll be all fucked up about it. Like they can't even come back off of some shit like that. For real. Men are very territorial. And I understand the fact of don't nobody want nobody in their motherfucking house laying back, kicking their shoes off, laying in the shit that's theirs. But with that being said, it's the same thing for us as well. And women do cheat. There's some cheating ass women out there that cheat like a motherfucker. But all I'm saying is that I'm not motherfucking willing to say, oh, well, he cheated and we gonna get past. No. Because I know that my husband's not willing to get past that with me. I don't give a fuck if he is. I'm not willing to. Oh, wait a minute. Some stuff in there, baby. Oh, you moving out, Pat Clinton. I'm not willing. He's not going to go past it, and I'm not either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never getting on. I mean, what can you really say? What is the excuse that you can give to actually say that a person could say to you that will make it okay or in your mind where you start saying, well, maybe I can. I don't know what the motherfucking speech is, because, see, to me, it ain't no motherfucking reason. Like, let's don't forget about the commitment we made. Now, I am talking about married couples. And with that being said, if you dating and you make it abundantly clear that you're not exclusive, do what the fuck you want to do as far as who else you're seeing, but be clear. Motherfuckers want to fake the funk and be in love, right? Inches away from the coochie, and after they get it, when it's done, we was just talking. It wasn't nothing serious. Yeah, okay. But again, this goes back to what women will allow them to do, and vice versa. Man, if you being cheated on and this and that and other, it's about what you let that woman do. And then he also said in his video, you're going to have to spend more money on a chick that looks better. I beg to motherfucking differ. Her, because ain't no money, please. I know some boot bucker ugly bitches that you better not bring her nothing but the motherfucking best. Okay? So it ain't, the money thing ain't about looks and this and that and other. And for men to even think that way, again, falls back on women saying, well, I deserve less. He can take me to Value Cities for some furniture, but he going to take the bitch that he deems to be pretty, gonna take that bitch to Haverty's, or whatever, Cherry House, whatever. And I'm speaking of those around here. Like, come the fuck on. No, honey, I like motherfucking Italian leather too. What? Because he ain't gonna fuck no different. Huh. The dick don't change. Oh, she look better. I'm gonna get at least let me hit the 2 more inch button. No. Oh, she don't look that good. I'm back that shit up a little bit. Come the fuck on. Let's be real. And I think ultimately in the end, on either side, men or women, stop motherfucking settling because you think you look less than. And before you start fucking dating, you might need to work on yourself and make yourself ready, understand and start loving you. See, because when you appreciate you don't want a motherfucker, When you appreciate you and you not devaluing yourself, you want the best for you. Confidence reign motherfucking supreme when it comes to the dating scene and this and that and other. And if you ain't confident in yourself and you go in with your motherfucking head down, hell no, I'm not gonna notice you. I think nothing of you. But if you come in that motherfucker confident as hell and it don't make no difference if a bitch say hello, take a drink or nothing. However, I still feel the same way about myself as I did coming and motherfucking going. So on that motherfucking note, y'all, my question is, you know, how do y'all do you? I mean, like fellas, is it really that way? Just tell me. It do me, for my loves, my male loves. Do you really think that way? Secondly, women, are y'all bowing down to this shit? Let's drop that shit below. I'm out of here. Much love.